last video, it kinda shorted out there. Anyway, I'm going to get the latest issue of Public Occurrences, and let's see how this crap goes.
Hey, Nat.
Ooh, let's read through this right now. Inventory, miscellanea. Alright, okay, here it is. I will read this out loud. View from the Vault, Part 1, by Piper Wright. Whenever I take a walk through Diamond City, there are so many things people tell me to be grateful for. Purified water, working lights, electricity, security. True, what would have been unthinkable, or what we have would have been unthinkable even a few decades ago, but it's easy to forget that, even after all the progress we have made, we are still living in the shadow of the world that was. A world before the threat of radiation, before the super mutant and the feral ghoul and the synth. So, as fortune often has it, I crossed paths with that nigga with a sexy ass, Vault Dweller. A person who is experiencing the Commonwealth for the first time. What would his fresh set of eyes say about how far we've come? Is Diamond City the great green jewel we've always claimed it to be? Before we begin to answer that question, we have to know that nigger with the sexy ass, who that nigger with the sexy ass is, where he comes from. To my surprise, he did not have much to say about his life in the vault at all, because he spent all that time staring at a piece of frozen glass every day for over 2 centuries. That's right. That nigga with the sexy ass isn't just a vault dweller. He's an original vault dweller. He spent his entire time on the inside, cryogenically suspended. Continued in Part 2. View from the Vault, Part 2, by Piper Wright. Continued from Part 1. So what does that nigga with the sexy ass have to say about seeing Diamond City for the first time? I've been having too much fun blowing things up to think about it. It's important to know that nigga with the sexy ass was not actually blowing things up at the time, and that perhaps he was referencing the violence that is all too common when you're traveling outside the wall to the more dangerous parts of the Commonwealth. How curious, though, that his first reaction to the horrors and tragedies out there would be humor. You see, that nigga with the sexy ass has a son, Sean, and even though they were in the relative safety of a vault, someone broke in and took Sean from his parent, and that parent is now risking everything, wandering through this strange and unfriendly world of ours in order to save Sean from his kidnappers. We all know the rumors and whispers that surround every missing person in Diamond City, the guilty looks we pass to mourning family members as we thank the wall that this time it wasn't us. You can end up dead in the Commonwealth for a million reasons. Why spend our time worrying about kidnapping? Why indeed. Continued in Part 3. For my viewers, I really probably should have just made it into one part, but anyway. Part 3. View from the Vault, Part 3 by Piper Wright. Continued from Part 2. Well, now, it's easy for us to be cynical about the missing. It's easy for us to be cynical about the missing. Sorry guys, I thought that was a friggin', what the hell you call it? It's easy for us to be cynical about the missing. We have spent so long knowing the Institute is out there, but knowing so little about them. Guys, it's really hard to read this paper, like, really hard. Anyway, but knowing so little about them. They are not the only ones responsible for kidnappings, but the fact that they sometimes are, and the fact that we have been so powerless to stop them when they do, causes us to treat all victims of kidnappings as if they are a lost cause. Oh, sorry, info cart. Hey, for my viewers, I just got someone in my party. Info cart, I'm doing a broadcast. If you want to watch, that's okay. I'm reading this newspaper from Fallout. This woman did an interview on me for the press, so I'm reading it to my viewers. Anyway, we are powerless to stop them when they do. Causes us to treat the fact that we are powerless to stop them when they do kidnap people causes us to treat all victims of kidnappings as if they are a lost cause. But the people left behind, those loved ones, friends, and neighbors who might never see the faces of those taken from them again. They do not have the luxury of being able to just look away. They have to carry that loss with them, even if everyone else tells them to move on and forget. I asked that nigga with a sexy ass to make a statement to Diamond City, just to give us an outsider's perspective on what it means to lose a loved one and how he feels. Maybe in some ways, how we all should feel. Maybe we've forgotten what the right human response to those tragedies are. He responded, "You can only take it one day at a time," he said. "Just keep going. That's all anyone can do." And alright, that was definitely interesting, viewers. Alright, anyway, hold on. Info card, if you're still there, you can watch my broadcast. I really don't care. It'd be nice if you could, though. Anyway, I'm gonna look around this place here. You're not? It doesn't say you are.
Let's get down to that big wall of most people don't know, but there's this. The guy has it coming again.
Let's get started.
I managed to track down my tech guy, the guy who made it.
Hey dude, come on, watch the broadcast. Okay, you are. Alright. For the people who watch this after it's done airing, if you do watch it at all. And for the one viewer who's actually watching now. That is my statement. I'm just kidding, that wasn't my statement. But anyway, there's been speculation flying. And yes, it is true that this is not my real name that's on my YouTube channel. I've used 2 fake names now, and some of my friends know me by the second one that I most recently have been using. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but hey, I gotta protect my own identity, you know. It's just usual. Yeah, just wait, I gotta do this. Anyway, hold on.
But I hear that there's an old blitzed out protect truck. Guards asked me to take a look, but it was a real head scratcher.
Huh. Better go check out that Protectron unit.
Won't be able to hack this.
Crap.
Mel. Mel here. Can I help you? I hear you're some kind of... You heard right. Well, no, not that guy. Why? Do you come here often? You know, they always say you'll meet that... So why are you here? I am getting you out of here. Guards asked me to take a look.
Huh. I can't get this Protectron unit active. God dang it, freaking, come on. Oh, that was an accident? Ooh. Do what I gotta do. The occasional steal is okay. That would be a good time. Let's see, it'd be a good time to oh man, I don't have one. Shit. Ooh, toilet. Use with the flush toilet. Your mom. There's all sorts of good shit in these mirrors. Somebody give me your mom. I'm gonna shoot this shower pipe. I know I'm running low on this crap. Oh yeah, and guys, if you're wondering what that pill icon in the lower right screen is, I'm addicted to Buff Out. Anyway, not my choice. What are you doing, Infocart? Buff Out.
You just decided not to listen to me when I told you to pick up all the dishes and clean all the dishes and not just the ones in the sink? So there's dishes on the table, there's dishes on the stove.
Like you could use a drink. Dugout Inn has got some cold ones. I hear you've been asking questions around town. What, Diamond City's got 2 private picks now?
Bruh, somebody just farted in there. Nasty ass.